We all want to be, I'm not going to speak for Joy, but I think she probably thinks the same way. We all want to be not our parents, right? We all want to be a little smarter than our parents, a little cooler than our parents, a little more successful than our parents, a little hipper than our parents. Sometimes we get around to kids and we kind of like roll our eyes at our parents. We love them. But we look at our parents and we're like, oh, I'm not going to become dad. Oh, I'm not going to become mom. We don't want to become our parents, right? But then all these years later, I look at myself and I'm like, man, I got a lot of my dad's qualities. I got a lot of my mom's qualities. We all become our parents. And Aaron Rodgers yesterday was talking about mortality. And I'm thinking about this. Aaron Rodgers would never want to be compared to Favre. Favre, Southern guy, rigid, stuttering, threw all those picks. I'm a lot smarter than Brett Favre. And Favre never thought Aaron Rodgers was his equal. Guy went to junior college, California guy, thinks he's better than everybody. They're becoming one another. Yesterday, Aaron Rodgers talked about something that Brett Favre used to all the time on the back nine of his career, his mortality, with Favre late in his career. I'm like, dude, you're like 36 years old. Stop being stubborn and rigid. You're not a grandpa. Learn a new offense. He didn't want to learn a new offense. And I think it's interesting. Aaron's talking about graying beard. I'm on the back nine. They've become one another. Think about this. Let's go to Favre's first 10 years in the league as a Packer, and let's go to Aaron's first 10 years as a Packer. Both have a Super Bowl, multiple MVPs, 9 out of 10 winning seasons, and 6 Pro Bowls. Both have iconic arms, commercials, beloved by the fawning media. First 10 years, same guy. Maybe one's from the South, one's from the West, it's the same guy. But remember how Brett Favre's career ended. And couldn't I make an argument? This is sort of how Aaron's will end. How did Favre's last 5 seasons go? Barely a 500 road quarterback, 3 teams, multiple Pro Bowls, couple division titles, never got back to a Super Bowl. And oh, by the way, kind of flaky. Remember, Favre, I'm going to retire, I'm not going to retire, I'm going to retire, I'm not going to retire, kind of held the team hostage. And oh, by the way, there were a couple of quarterbacks emerging, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, who looked better. When I look at Aaron Rodgers down the stretch, I think he's going to make Pro Bowls. I think he's going to win a couple division titles. I'm not sure he's going to get back to the Super Bowl. And he's becoming a little like Favre, whereas your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault, coach out, Ty Montgomery out, defense problem. We never want to become our parents. We all do. Aaron Rodgers' first 10 years are identical to Favre's. Will his last 7 be? I will say this. People always say their big difference is Favre threw a lot of picks, Aaron doesn't. But even that's linked. Favre never got hurt because he got rid of the ball early, thus creating often interceptions. Aaron's hurt a lot because he holds on to the ball too long, because he doesn't want to throw interceptions. Even on that, they're linked. And just never forget how it ended for Brett Favre. Paul Allen, my favorite radio call ever. It is interesting, though. What we try to avoid, we often become. Favre and Rodgers, to me, first 10 years identical. Will the last 7 or 8 for Aaron? It does appear he'll have a new coach and a new start in about 4 months.